Okay, number 16. Doing the same thing, but this time we're trying to find the third partial sum. So we're going to stop after we plugged in 3 numbers, then we have to add them together. So if I plug in 1, negative half to the first is negative a half, times 4 is negative 2. Okay, plus, then I'm going to plug in 2. Negative a half squared, that would be positive 1/4, times 4 is 1. Plus, now I'm going to plug in 3. Negative a half to the third is negative 1/8, times 4 would be negative a half. Okay, I'm stopping there because it's just asking for the third partial sum. So if I add these all together, that would be negative 1 1/2. Okay, then for the last part, they're giving you the equation, or they're giving you the whole sum. You're working backwards, going from the equation, or whatever your answers are, like these are my answers. I'm trying to write the equation. Just like we did here, we have the answers, going backwards and writing the equation. Okay, this is a little easier than when you did, like we talked about the first part of the equations, because at least it's giving you a starting and a stopping point, and at least you can see what's changing every time. So when I do my sigma notation on this one, okay, we're always going to assume you start with 1. How can I know? Well, look to see what changes. So if I'm looking, what's changing is in parentheses, and the first number I start with is 1. So I have n equals 1. What's the last number? If I look to see, okay, what's the last number? I go to the end. Well, this is the thing that's changing, so if I go look at the end, my last number would be 9. Okay, then I write my equation. Well, everything on top is 1, then everything on bottom is a 3, and then this is the number that's changing, so that's my variable. That's all you have to do to write it in sigma notation. Okay, I know this last one's a little hard, difficult to read probably on the screen. Okay, so what's going on? The top number in the parentheses is what's changing. Everything else is the same. So this would be, the 2 is the same. What changes is this top number that's in parentheses. So I'm going to label that n. The 8 is the same, and the 3 is the same. Okay, well since this is the number that changes, this is the number that's on top, it's starting with 1. So I have my 1 on bottom. And the last number that's on top is 8. So my series is going to go from 1 to 8. That is sigma notation. Okay, this covers all of your notes for 9-1.